South Louisiana Quiz Bowl Online is made possible by the generous support of these sponsors: Lapco Manufacturing, modern industrial workwear; Ochsner St. Mary, get the care you need close to home; Homa Paint and Industrial Supply, proud supporter of education in the Bayou region. Hello and welcome once again to South Louisiana Quiz Bowl. We have 7 of our varsity quarterfinalists determined. We'll get number 8 today out of one of these two teams, South Terrebonne and Terrebonne. Good luck to both teams. Let's get into rapid fire, and you're going to be identifying people, places, or things that begin with the letters EX. EX. Good luck. The second book of the Old Testament. Lucas.
Exodus.
That's right. King Arthur's sword. Lucas.
Excalibur.
Correct. To dig up, usually an old body. Aiden.
Excavate.
No, exhume. Bill and Ted's Adventure. Amelia.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Right. Passenger pigeon, the dodo, the dinosaur are examples. Aiden.
Extinct.
That's right. These taxes are added to the cost of gasoline. Titan.
Excess.
That's right. What the E in CEO stands for. Titan.
Executive.
That's right. David Livingstone, Robert Scott, Vasco da Gama, Lewis and Clark. For Aiden.
Explorer.
That's right. Expressive, outgoing, open, or gregarious. Aiden.
Extrovert.
That's right. The prequel to this scary 1973 movie about demonic Titan.
Exo.
No,
Exorcist.
The Exorcist, not in time, sorry. In mathematics, it indicates how often a number, Lucas.
Exponent.
That's right. The formal expulsion from a religious group, especially the Aiden.
Expel.
No, excommunication. And that is the end of the round. All right, let's take a moment and let the players introduce themselves, starting with South Terrebonne.
Hello, my name is Landon. I've been in Quiz Bowl for 5 years. And other than Quiz Bowl, I'm in band, talented music, talented art, powerlifting, and swim team. My favorite musician is Trombone Shorty.
My name is Lucas Abear. I'm a senior. This is my 7th year in Quiz Bowl. And my favorite band is ABBA.
My name is Aiden. I'm a junior, and other than Quiz Bowl, I'm in band and National Honor Society, and my favorite band is Sabaton.
My name is also Aiden. I'm a sophomore, and other than Quiz Bowl, I'm in band, and my favorite band is Blink-182.
All right, South Terrebonne's team captain is Lucas. Tell us about your school.
Opened in 1961 in Berg, Louisiana along Bayou Terrebonne, South Terrebonne High School has been home to quality education, outstanding athletics and extracurriculars, and undying support from our community for over 60 years. We're excited to return to the swamp this year because there is truly no place like home. We would like to thank our principal, Dr. Madge Gautreaux, our faculty and staff for their support, and a special thank you to the South Terrebonne alumni class of 1982 for generously donating new equipment and supplies for our team. The South Terrebonne community is coming together to rebuild our home and show everyone that we are still Gator strong.
Thank you, Lucas. Thank you to the faculty sponsor, Mr. Philip Walter. Let's welcome back South Terrebonne High School. Terrebonne, you're up.
Hi, my name is Amelia Willis. I'm a freshman, and other than Quiz Bowl, I do soccer.
My name is Cadence, and this is my 3rd year on the Quiz Bowl team, and other than Quiz Bowl, I do band.
My name is Emma. I am a sophomore, and other than Quiz Bowl, I also do band.
My name is Tynan Eshte, and this is my 3rd year in Quiz Bowl, and I really like Weezer.
All right, Cadence is the team captain. Tell us about Terrebonne.
Terrebonne High School is the oldest high school in Terrebonne Parish. Its central location allows for a very diverse population. THS prides itself on offering not only traditional academic courses, but a variety of extracurricular programs and dual enrollment opportunities. Under the leadership of our principal, Mr. Richard Starr, Terrebonne High School continues the long-standing tradition of leading the district in engaging, empowering, and educating every student every day. We would like to thank Mr. Chris Hunter and the KWBJ staff for allowing us the opportunity to not only compete against others, but to challenge ourselves through this program.
Thank you, Cadence. Thank you to the faculty sponsor, Ms. Ann Barriel. Let's welcome back Terrebonne High School. All right, we're at the toss-up bonus round now with a 2-point toss-up. This complex includes the Freer Gallery of Art, Hirschborn Museum and Sculpture Garden, and National Collection of Fine Arts. Formed in 1846, it's named after an Englishman who left money in his will to increase human knowledge in the United States. Lucas.
Smithsonian.
That's correct. Bonus question for South Terrebonne. We're dealing with chemistry here. The chemical symbol of which chemical element derives from the Latin word argentum?
Silver.
That's right. Somewhat harder than gold, silver's rating on what scale of hardness is 2.5?
Mohs.
That's right. And what is the atomic number of silver?
42.
That's incorrect. Terrebonne?
24.
No, it's 47. 4 points for South Terrebonne. We'll go to the 2 point toss up. Many of his works blended fiction and nonfiction, such as his story about murder Gary Gilmore titled The Executioner's Song, for which he won a Pulitzer Prize. He also wrote biographies of Lee Harvey Oswald, Muhammad Ali, and Marilyn Monroe, which generated controversy for stating that Monroe had been murdered by the CIA. Named this author and political activist who co-founded the Village Voice. Anyone? Lucas.
Smith.
That's incorrect. Terrebonne. That is Norman Mailer. 2 point toss up. This famous action supposedly happened on January 10, 49 BC. It's unclear whether the quote was said in Greek or Latin, but supposedly the leader said, "The die is cast." Lucas.
Shoot. Caesar.
More information.
Julius Caesar. Who? No.
No, sorry. This action, taken with an army, made war against Pompey inevitable. It's often mentioned when somebody commits themselves to a risky action. Terrebonne? Amelia?
The murder of Julius Caesar.
That's incorrect. It was Julius Caesar, but it is his crossing of the Rubicon River. 2 point toss up. This work ends, "He went like one that hath been stunned, and is of sense forlorn, a sadder and wiser man, he rose the morrow morn." This poem in 7 parts was completed in 1797, and an albatross figures prominently in the action. Name this Samuel Taylor Coleridge work. Anyone? It is the Rime of the Ancient Mariner. 2 point toss up. Fields in Elk Hills were leased to Edward Doheny, and other fields were leased to Harry Sinclair. This happened after control had been shifted from the Navy to the Department of the Interior, which was headed by Albert Fall. Fall was eventually convicted of accepting bribes, and the fields were returned to the United States in 1927, named this scandal that hurt the Harding administration. Anyone? That was, Titan.
Watergate.
That's incorrect. South Terrebonne? That was the Teapot Dome scandal. 2 point toss up. These are sometimes used in near vacuum conditions, often combined with gas chromatographs. They also are used in carbon dating and search for toxins. Name these 2-word devices which can separate out different isotopes of an element. Looking for a mass spectrometer. 2 point toss up. Surrounded by Lake Texcoco, this city, with a population of about 200,000 at its peak, was on an island with several Lucas.
Tenochtitlan.
That's correct. Bonus for South Terrebonne. I'll give you an extra point for the pronunciation. Okay. Harvard is the category. Harvard's motto is Veritas, which is Latin for what?
Truth.
That's correct. This Harvard graduate wrote the essay The Over Soul and the poem Concord Hymn.
Frost.
That's incorrect. Terrebonne? Your answer?
Smith.
No, Emerson. Ralph Waldo Emerson. South Terrebonne. The Fogg Art Museum at Harvard contains many works of Mary Cassatt and others of which movement? Answer?
Romantic.
That's incorrect. Terrebonne.
Post-impressionist.
Oh, not post-impression, but impressionism. 2 points for South Terrebonne there. Here's a 2 point toss-up. The first one, which came out in 1956, was known as the Zenith Space Command and came in 2-button and 4-button modes. The average American household now has 4 of them, and many can be programmed to control several devices at once. Amelia?
Remote control.
That's correct. Bonus question for Terrebonne. We're in chemistry here. What basic unit in chemistry consists of 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd power atoms? Answer?
Nuclear energy.
That's incorrect. South Terrebonne?
A mole.
It is a mole. Terrebonne, what cloudy yellow precipitate is formed when these reagents are mixed? Sodium sulfide and calcium nitrate. Answer?
Sulfuric acid.
That's incorrect. South Terrebonne?
Calcium sulfide.
That's right. And Terrebonne, what is the oxidation number of chromium in K2CrO4?
Two.
That's incorrect. South Terrebonne?
1.
No, it's 6. 4 points for South Terrebonne, and that's the end of the round. Welcome back to South Louisiana Quiz Bowl. South Terrebonne leading Terrebonne. Let's do some 2-point toss-ups. Identify and spell the 12-letter noun based on the French word for undertake. It usually refers to somebody who organizes, owns, manages, and assumes the risk of a business. Landon.
Entrepreneur.
And spell it.
E-N-T-R-E-U-P-R-E.
That's incorrect. Terrebonne. Amelia.
ENTREPRENEUR.
That's correct.
That's what I had to.
How much money will you end up with if you invest $100 at 10% interest compounded annually for 3 years? Anyone? I'll give it to you. It's $133.10. This pianist made a brief appearance in the movie Blazing Saddles, leading his band's trademark rendition of April in Paris and shaking hands with the new sheriff. Other famous recordings include Jumping at the Woodside and 1 O'Clock Jump. Even though he died in 1984, his namesake orchestra still exists. Who is it? Anyone? It is William Count Basie. When Jocelyn Bell and Anthony Hewish first detected these indirectly in 1967, they called them little green men because they could not imagine a natural cause. They're detectable when the rotation axis and magnetic pole axis in a star do not line up and the star rotates rapidly, named as classification of neutron stars. Lucas.
Pulsar.
That's right. And that's the end of the round. South Terrebonne still leading as we come to our 60-second rounds. So Terrebonne, you get first choice of categories. You can have Bible, capitals, geometry, or Leonardo.
Bible.
Bible, okay. 60 on the clock. Good luck. Who was the cousin and forerunner of Jesus who called on the people to prepare for the Messiah?
Abram.
Incorrect. Named a large freshwater lake in the upper region of Palestine, which is closely associated with the ministry of Jesus.
Pass.
What twin cities were destroyed because of their wickedness?
Jericho.
Incorrect. Name the sister of Moses who led the people in singing and dancing after the Red Sea was crossed.
Can we stop the category?
Freeze it right there. All right, South Terrebonne, you get the others. Who was the cousin and forerunner of Jesus who called on the people to prepare for the Messiah?
John the Baptist. John the Baptist.
That's right. Named a large freshwater lake in the upper region of Palestine, which is closely associated with the ministry of Jesus. Your answer?
Lake Antioch.
No, the Sea of Galilee. What twin cities were destroyed because
Sodom
of
and Gomorrah.
That's right. Named the sister of Moses who led the people in singing and dancing after the Red Sea was crossed. Answer?
Mary.
No, Miriam. Got 2 right for 4 points. All right, your choice now. Capitals, geometry, or Leonardo?
Capitals.
Capitals, okay. 60 on the clock. Good luck. The altitude of what western city is exactly 5,280 feet?
Denver.
Right. The largest city in Iowa is located at the junction of the Raccoon River and another river that gives it its name.
St. Louis.
No. The auto industry has been an important part of what capital city since 1897?
Can you repeat the question?
Cannot.
Detroit.
Incorrect. This city and Wheeling passed the honor back and forth. Finally, in 1877, this city was chosen as the permanent capital.
Baton Rouge.
No. This city in Kent County has been state capital since 1977 and was named for an English town famed for its white chalk cliffs.
Dover.
Right. You got 2 right for full points. Terrebonne, here you go. The largest city in Iowa is located at the junction of the Raccoon River and another river that gives it its name. Answer?
Ohio.
No, it's Des Moines. The auto industry has been an important part of what capital city since 1897? Answer?
Cleveland.
No, it's Lansing, Michigan. This city and Wheeling passed the honor back and forth. Finally, in 1877, this city was chosen as the permanent capital. Answer?
Jacksonville.
No, Charleston, West Virginia. No points for that. All right, that is the end of the round. Let's take a break. More South Louisiana Quiz Bowl coming up in just a moment. South Louisiana Quiz Bowl Online is made possible by the generous support of these sponsors: Lapco Manufacturing, modern industrial workwear; Ochsner St. Mary, get the care you need close to home; Homa Paint and Industrial Supply, proud supporter of education in the Bayou region. Welcome back to South Louisiana Quiz Bowl. New player coming into the game for South Terrebonne.
My name's Zach Arsenault. I'm a sophomore. Outside of Quiz Bowl, I do bowling, and my favorite band is Journey.
All right, welcome to the game. South Terrebonne leading Terrebonne. Last round, 2-point toss-ups. Good luck. Knowing that a flood was coming to punish mankind, who convinced his son Deucalion and niece Pyrrha to stay, Lucas?
Noah.
That's incorrect. To stay in a wooden chest to save their lives. This Titan helped Zeus conquer the other Titans, but he later incurred Zeus' wrath for giving fire to humans.
Prometheus?
It is Prometheus. What famous American industrialist said that people could have his product, quote, in any color so long as it's black? Lucas.
Ford.
Henry Ford. This famous 1851 painting is 21 feet by 12 feet. Though it depicts a famous action in the American Revolution just before the Battle of Trenton, it was actually painted in Germany using the Rhine for a model. Name this iconic American work of art. Tyden.
Crossing the Delaware River.
I'll take it. Washington, crossing the Delaware. Many characters in this story do not have names, so they are known by titles such as General Manager, the Chief Accountant, and the Brickmaker. The action follows Charlie Marlowe and his eventual meeting with Kurtz. Name this Joseph Conrad work. Anyone? It is Heart of Darkness. Where can you find Queed Moundland, Graham Land, Wilkes Land, Victoria Land, and Mary Bird Land? It's, Amelia?
England?
Incorrect. It's partially surrounded by Weddell Sea, Ross Sea, and Amundsen Sea. Parts are claimed by Argentina, Australia, Chile, Aiden?
Antarctica.
That's right. The bacteria and the enzyme that commonly produce this compound are named after it. It has chemical formula C2H4O2, and it has been known to man since ancient times. Name this chemical produced by rotting fruit that is a component of vinegar. Amelia?
Wine?
Incorrect. Aiden?
Ethanol.
No, it's acetic acid. When he married Sophie Kotek, it was agreed that she would not become a royal and that their children would have no claim to the throne. He became next in line after the suicide of his cousin and the death of his father, Karl Ludwig. This man never got to rule Austria-Hungary, however, because of a very unfortunate trip to Sarajevo. Aiden.
Franz Ferdinand.
That's right. What does the B stand for in BISDN? It can also refer to a type of internet access or any high-capacity communications link. Lucas.
Broadband.
That's right. Which 7-letter word refers to a woven or knit cloth or the material used to make a cloth? It can also refer to the related industry, which is important in many economies. Amelia.
Textile?
Textile is correct. This French composer's career bridged the 19th and 20th centuries.
Debussy?
Titan.
Debussy?
That's correct. Zeus ordered this prince to settle the dispute among Hera, Athena, and Aphrodite, who was the most Lucas?
Paris.
That's right. Name the biological level of classification that includes diphtheria, rodentia, and primates. This level is more...
Mammalia?
That's incorrect. More specific than class, but less specific than family. Lucas?
Kingdom.
No, it's order. And that is the end of the game. South Terrebonne reaches the quarterfinals, and we say goodbye to Terrebonne for this year. Cadence is the only senior. Enjoy the rest of your senior year. Also sad to be saying goodbye to faculty sponsor Ann Barrios, who's retiring after 9 years as the sponsor. We enjoyed having you here in. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you again next week on South Louisiana Quiz Bowl. Good night.